What is going on, you guys? It is Schoolboy Lou back at it again with another video, and today's video is going to be a little different. This is going to be a top 3 NFL quarterback. Now, the way that we're going to do this video is that we're going to do the gaming, and then when I get into the top 3 or top 5 candidates, we are going to go into pictures and stuff like that. Now, we have a bunch of different categories that, just like the Dak Prescott and other video, the other one, the Dak Prescott versus Carson Wentz, we have all these categories where different quarterbacks are in, and then we're going to label them all up, and then from there we pick the best ones based on, different aspects of my opinion at that point. Then at that point is my opinion. So what we're going to start is with completion percentage. I think completion percentage is very important in as a quarterback because you got to be able to get the ball at a high rate to your receivers, to whoever needs the ball at that point in time. And if you can't do that, then there's a problem. So the completion percentage is ranked also for me personally, on how many throws I see. So if I see, like, the number one guys were like 1 for 1, so it was 100%. So I did it based on a lot of throws, and you had to have played 3 games in the NFL. So Jimmy Garoppolo, he didn't play 3, so he was not included onto my list, sadly, because, I think he's a really talented quarterback. But I have to be fair. So number 1 is Eli Manning with exactly 71%. And then you have Matt Ryan with 70.9%. And then you have Phillip Rivers with 68.7%. So those are very high percentages, and so that's pretty good actually. All right, so next one is passing yards. Now we have Drew Brees with 1,062 yards. That's a lot of yards already. And then we have Kirk Cousins with 989 and Matthew Stafford with 985 yards. Not bad. Now we're on to touchdowns. Drew Brees with 8 touchdowns. Jameis Winston with 8. I hate saying his first name because I can't really say it that well. And then we have Aaron Rodgers with 7. So not bad at all. Oh, okay. So now we got 40-plus yard throws with Matt Ryan, number 4. All these are the same. So they're all 4, and we have Matt Ryan, Big Ben, Matt Ryan. Oh, whoa. There was a mistake made. There's somebody. I write all my notes down in there. So there was a second name. So we're just going to say Matt Ryan, Big Ben, I guess, for now. Sorry about that. 20-yard-plus throws. Andy Dalton with 16, and then Drew Brees and Ryan Tannehill with 15 each. All right, now this is an important stat for me personally, is your rating. As a quarterback, you need to know that when you're on the field, that your presence is important. Now, if it's not important, like for instance, Ryan Fitzpatrick had a rating of like 50 or 60 something. That means when he's on the field, he's not as needed as anybody else. I bet Matt Forte's rating is higher than probably Ryan Fitzpatrick right now. So, rating-wise, the best quarterbacks. Also, by the way, these are on games played and, stuff like that. So, if you're, Jimmy Garoppolo has the highest rating, I think, but he's only played 2 games, so I couldn't put him on my list. We have Matt Ryan with 119 rating, Phillip Rivers with 109.5, and Drew Brees with 105.1. All right. Now, those are all the positive stats that we have on the list. So, now we have to get into the bad things, and all the bad things are not, these are not the number 1 people that do it, but these are all the people that are on the list and who have the worst things. So Winston has 6 interceptions, but he's not number 1. Big Ben with number 4 interceptions, and Ryan Tannehill with 4 interceptions. Now sacks, I think Cam Newton leads the league in sacks. He has 12. Or actually, Andy Dalton leads the league in sacks. But, yeah. That's not the reason he's on this list. So, we have Andy Dalton with 12 sacks, Aaron Rodgers with 8, and Eli with 6. Now, those are all the bad things. Now we got to get into the wins for these players. All the players on my list, on this list at least, have a winning ratio. So we're going to see what their winning ratio is. Now, Eli Manning is 2-1. Matt Ryan is 2-1. Drew Brees is 0-3. By the way, I don't blame Drew Brees for the 0-3. Okay. Kirk Cousins is 1-2. Matthew Stafford is 1-2. Winston is 1-2. Aaron Rodgers 2-1. Big Ben 2-1. Andy Dalton 1-2. Ryan Tannehill 1-2. And then Phillip Rivers 1-2. Now, like I said, you have to take into account for some of these quarterbacks, their team in general is just bad. So Drew Brees for me is the biggest one on there. They're just bad. Drew Brees was all over this list, but he, it was just bad for him because he was unlucky. All right, so now let's get into the top 5 quarterbacks and narrow our list down to 3. All right, so first on the list of the 5 quarterbacks is going to be Eli Manning. This is not in order, by the way. Matt Ryan, Drew Brees, and Aaron Rodgers, and Big Ben. Those are going to be our 5 players on this list. And, yeah, now let's go and do 3. So, we have the top 3 quarterbacks, not in order, but they could be in order. You can do whatever you want. So we got Drew Brees. He's just amazing. I don't blame him for his team's loss, and it is what it is. Then we have Aaron Rodgers. He's Aaron Rodgers. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be like top. He's one of the best. He could be one of the best ever. He's Aaron Rodgers. I can't deny him. His team is great. He's great. They lost to Vikings, whatever. Matt Ryan. He's been playing so low-key right now. He's like he can be right week 3, by the way. This is week 3. But I'll do maybe an update video to see who's the best right now. But Matt Ryan is one of the best in the league there. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe for more content. And bye.